Welcome to our how-to video series. In this video, we will cover the process of how to add AWS Billing Target to Turbonomic. Adding an AWS Billing Target unlocks the following benefits. 1. Provides an AWS Billing visibility and insights in Turbonomic, for example, under the Top Account widget or the Top Services widget. It also allows Turbonomic to discover the billing family relationships between the main AWS account and all the sub-accounts within the organizations. And lastly, it provides Turbonomic with accurate understanding of reserved instances usage across all accounts under an AWS organization, which in turn enables superior RI utilization and RI coverage results. So let's start the process. We'll go into the settings and target configurations and add a new target. And from the public cloud, you'll see there are two options. There is the regular AWS and the AWS Billing Target. Let's click on the target name to see what we need to collect. So obviously we need the API key and the secret key with proper permissions. As part of the process, the AWS cost usage report must be exported to an S3 bucket and we will need its name. The path to the report must be provided. The AWS region name for the S3 bucket must be provided. And if you are behind a proxy, you will need to provide the proxy details in the proxy settings screens. And if Turbonomic is behind a firewall, you may need to ensure that certain AWS URLs are accessible. Please refer to Turbonomic documentation or contact Turbonomic support for details. Switching to the AWS console, under the AWS organization page, you can see I have main AWS account and a sub-account, title sub-account. Please make sure that you log into the main AWS billing page with an admin level user that has the ability to create and export cost reports. Let's switch into the billing page. In the AWS billing page, click on cost and usage reports and create report. Provide a name, make sure there are no spaces. And in the same page, click on include resource IDs and you can uncheck the checkbox under data refresh settings and click next. The next screen will be the delivery options. In this screen, we'll provide the prefix for the report, and that will be daily, lowercase. And we'll jump right now into configuring the S3 bucket where the report will be exported to. So when you click on configure, you'll have two options, either to select an existing bucket or create a new one. In this case, we'll create a new one. So we'll provide a name for the bucket and select the region where it will be located. In this case, will be Canada. And click next. In the next screen, you will be displayed with the S3 bucket policy that will be applied. Make sure to review and click I have confirmed and click next. In the next screen, you will need to select the daily under time granularity and you can leave everything else at default and click next. And in the final screen, make sure to review everything is correct. Take a note of the S3 bucket and the path and that everything is set to daily. And if everything looks good, click on review and complete to finalize the process. So now let's switch into the S3 console and see how it looks like on that console. And you can see here is the bucket that created. And if you click on it, nothing is created yet. It will take about 24 hours for the report to be generated. So let's skip into the future. So we are 24 hours later. So as you can see, this is my S3 bucket and here's the daily folder and under the folder, the reports are created. So from the S3, we're all set. Now let's switch into the identity and access management or the IAM console to see what we need to do with regards to the access keys. So if you look here, I'll show you two examples. We're going to start with a group access. That's the preferred way to do it. So as you can see here, this is a group I created read only. So these are the permissions that we need to create in order just to read the information. No actions are taken. And the other group, this is what you need to apply from role perspective in order to be able to execute actions. For example, if there will be any workloads in the account that you would like to use Turbonomic to optimize with actions. So here's the user I associated. So you can see if I'll go to security credentials, and under here, I already have a key, but if you want to create a new one, you create access key over here and you all set. So now that we have all the S3 and the IAM key information, we can go and add a target in Turbonomic. So we'll go into the public cloud, select billing and enter a name. Copy the access key that we saved. and the respected secret key, provide the cost usage report bucket name that we've defined, and the path to the reports. And lastly, for the region, we need to use the code name for the region. So you can Google it, or you can use that AWS page that provide the listing, and that should be the region in which the S3 bucket is located. And if you have any proxy information you need to add, this is the time. And within several seconds, the page should be refreshed, and we should see the target showing up in Turbonomic. So you can see here, it's on the bottom here. And if I'll expand it, it's still doing the discovery. So let's give it a few more minutes and come and check it out and see how it looks like on the Turbonomic UI. So here we are after a few minutes. So if you'll go into the cloud dashboard and scroll down, you will see the two specific billing dashboards. So we can see here is the account I just added. If I'll check everything and just leave the account I added, you will see that now we are collecting usage data, and that's coming from the curve file. So obviously because I just added it, it will start from this moment, and the same will be for the services. I also want to show you quickly how it looks like once you add the actual account into Turbonomic. So I added it just as a billing target, but now you can add the same account as a regular AWS target, assuming that you have, for example, VMs running on there and you want to do some optimization against this account. So we're just going to quickly enter the same credentials. And now you can see the target. If I expand it, you'll notice that Turbonomic has identified the billing structure. And now it's showing me that main account, and I'm missing the sub account, which will show how to add it in a secondary video. So now let's go back into the Turbonomic dashboard again. And if I click on the cloud and then click on show all accounts, you will see that the account is listed here now. Here's the name I gave it. That's the name coming from organizations. And you can see the star next to it indicating it's a main or master account within the organization. Oh, I see that I have an action. Let's see what it is. So apparently Turbonomic has identified that there is unused EBS volume that is sitting there. I didn't know about that. So let me kind of show you that volume on AWS console. And let's switch and take that action to delete that volume automatically. And here it is gone from the dashboard. And that concludes our video. Thank you for watching.